Doctor Ronnie!
Hello, Violet.
Why, good gracious, we weren't expecting you back till Tuesday.
Yes, I know.
Oh, why ever didn't you let us know you were coming, you silly boy? Your mother should have been at the station to meet you. Oh, the idea of a child like you wandering all over London by yourself, I never did. However did you get in?
The front door. I rang, the cook opened it.
Where's your trunk and your tuck box?
Upstairs. Taxman carried them up.
Taxi man? Oh, you took a taxi? All by yourself? Well, I don't know what little boys are coming to, I'm sure. What your father and mother will say, I don't know.
Where are they, Violet?
The church, of course.
Yes. It's Sunday, isn't it?
What's the matter with you? What have they been doing to you at Osborne?
What do you mean?
Well, they seem to have made you a bit soft in the head or something. Well, I suppose I'd better get your unpacking done. Mr. Dickie's been using your chest of drawers for all his dress clothes and things. Well, I'll just clear him out and put them on his bed. That's what I'll do. He can find room for him somewhere else.
Shall I help you?
Oh, I know your help. With your help, I'll be at it all day. No, you just wait down here for your mother and father. They'll be back in a minute. Well?
Yes?
Don't I get a kiss? You're too grown up for that now.
Sorry, Violet.
Oh, that's better. My, what a big boy you're getting. You're quite the little naval officer, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Well. Oh, I must be getting on.
He's a good man, Grace.
Well, what's the use of being good if you're inaudible?
Problem in ethics for you, Father.
There's a draft, Grace.
Oh, dear, it's coming on to rain.
I'm on Mother's side. The old boy's so doddery now, he can hardly finish the course at all. I timed him today. It took him 75 seconds dead from a flying start to reach the pulpit. Then he needed the whip coming round the bend. I call that pretty bad going.
I'm afraid I don't think that's very funny, Richard.
Oh, don't you, Father?
A doddery though Mr. Jackson may seem now, I very much doubt if, when he was at Oxford, he failed in his pass mods.
Dash it, Father. You promised not to mention that again this back.
You did, you know, Arthur.
There was a condition to my promise, if you remember, that Dickie should provide me with reasonable evidence of his intentions to work.
Well, haven't I, Father? Didn't I stay in all last night, a Saturday night, and work?
You stayed in, Dickie. I would be the last to deny that.
You were making rather a lot of noise, dear, with that old gramophone of yours. I really can't believe you were doing much work with that going on all the time.
Funnily enough, Mother, it helps me to concentrate.
To concentrate on what?
Work, of course.
Now, that wasn't exactly what you appeared to be concentrating on when I came down to fetch a book. Sleep, may I say, having been rendered out of the question by the hideous sounds emanating from this room.
Edwina and her brother just looked in on their way to the Graham's dance. They only stayed a minute.
What an idiotic girl that is. Oh, I'm sorry, Dickie. I was forgetting. You're really rather keen on her, aren't you?
You would have had ample proof of that fact, Grace, if you had seen them in the attitude in which I found them last night.
We were practicing the bunny hug.
The what, dear?
The bunny hug. It's the new dance.
Like the turkey trot. Only more dignified.
I thought that was the tango.
No, it's more like a foxtrot, really. Well, something between a Boston glide and a kangaroo hop.
We appear to be straying from the point. Whatever animal was responsible for the posture I found you in has little to do with the fact that, to my certain knowledge, that you have not yet done one single stroke of work so far this vacation.
Oh. Well, I do work awfully fast, you know, once I get down to it.
Indeed. That assumption can hardly be based on experience, I take it.
Dash it, Father, you are laying into me this morning.
I think it's time you found out, Dickie, that I am not spending £200 a year keeping you at Oxford merely that you may make a lot of useless friends and learn to dance the bunny hop.
Hug, Father.
The exact description of the obscenity is immaterial.
father's quite right, you know, dear. You really have been going the pace a bit, this vac.
Yes, I know, Mother, but the season's nearly over now.
Oh, I do wish you were as good about work as Ronnie.
I like that. That's a bit thick, I must say. All Ronnie ever has to do with his footling little homework is to add 2 and 2, while
Ronnie, may I remind you, is at least proving a good deal more successful in adding 2 and 2 than you were at his age.
Oh, yes, I know. He got into Osborne and I failed. That's going to be brought up again.
Nobody's bringing it up, dear.
Yes, they are. It's going to be brought up against me all my life. Ronnie's the good little boy and I'm the bad little boy. You just stuck a couple of labels on us and nothing on earth is ever going to change.
Oh, don't be absurd, dear.
It's not absurd. It's quite true, isn't it, Kate?
I'm sorry, Dickie, I haven't been listening. Isn't what quite true?
But in the eyes of Mother and Father, nothing that Ronnie does is ever wrong and nothing that I do is ever right.
If I were you, Dickie dear, I'd go and have a nice lie down before lunch.
Perhaps you're right.
If you're going to your room, I suggest you take that object with you. It's out of place in the drawing room. It might help you to concentrate on the work you're going to do this afternoon.
That is out of the question, I'm afraid.
Indeed, why?
I have an engagement with Miss Gunn.
On a Sunday afternoon. You're escorting her to the National Gallery, no doubt.
Who? The Victoria and Albert Museum.
Oh, how stupid of him to say that about labels. There's no truth in it at all, is there, Kate, darling?
No, Mother.
Oh, dear, it's simply pelting. What are you reading, Kate?
Len Rogers' memoirs.
Who's Len Rogers?
Trades union leader.
Does John know that you're a radical?
Oh, yes.
And a suffragette?
Certainly.
But he still wants to marry you.
He seems to.
By the way, I've asked John to come early for lunch so that he can have a few words with Father first.
Good idea. I hope you've been primed, have you, Father?
What was that?
You know what you're going to say to John, don't you? You're not going to let me down and forbid the match or anything, are you? Because I warn you, if you do, I shall elope.
Never fear, my dear. I'm far too delighted at the prospect of getting you off our hands at last.
I'm not sure I'd like that at last.
You love him, dear.
John? Yes, I do.
You're a funny girl. You never show your feelings much, do you? You don't behave as if you were in love.
How does one behave as if one is in love?
One doesn't read Len Rogers, one reads Byron.
I do both.
An odd combination.
A satisfying one.
I mean, you don't talk about him much, do you?
No, I suppose I don't.
I don't think you modern girls have the feelings our generation did. It's all this new woman attitude.
Very well, Mother. I love John in every way that a woman can love a man, and far, far more than he loves me. Does that satisfy you?
Oh, really, Kate, darling, I didn't mean anything quite like that. What are you laughing at, Arthur?
The one up to the new woman.
Oh, nonsense. Just misunderstood me, that's all. Oh, just look at the rain. By the way, Kate, darling, does Desmond know about you and John?
I haven't told him. On the other hand, if he hasn't guessed, he must be very dense.
He is very dense.
Oh, no, he's quite clever. You really get under his skin.
Oddly enough, I've never had that inclination.
Well, I think he's a dear. You will be kind to him, Kate, darling, won't you?
Yes, Mother, of course I will.
Poor Desmond. He's really a very good sort. Oh, hello. There's someone in our garden.
Where?
Over there, do you see?
No.
Just gone behind those bushes, look. It's a boy, I think. Probably Mrs. Williamson's awful little Dennis.
Well, whoever it is must be getting terribly wet.
Why can't he stick to his own garden? Is that John?
Sounds like it.
Yes, it is, John. Into the dining room, quick. Oh, here, you've forgotten your bag.
What on earth is going on?
We're leaving you alone with John for a few minutes. When you've finished, cough or something.
What do you mean, or something?
Oh, I know. Look. Bang on the floor 3 times with your stick, and then we'll come in.
You don't think that might look a trifle coincidental?
Shh. Mr. Wotherston.
How are you, John? I'm very glad to see you.
How do you do, sir?
Will you forgive me not getting up? My arthritis has been troubling me rather a lot lately.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir. Catherine told me it was better.
It was for a time. Now it's worse again. Do you smoke?
Yes, sir, I do. Thank you. In moderation, of course.
Of course. Well, now, I understand you wish to marry my daughter.
Yes, sir. That's to say, I've proposed to her, and she's done me the honor of accepting me.
I see. I trust when you corrected yourself, your second statement wasn't a denial of your first. I mean, you do really wish to marry her.
Of course, sir.
Why, of course. There are plenty of people about who don't wish to marry her.
I mean, of course, because I proposed to her.
That, too, doesn't necessarily follow. However, we don't need to quibble. We'll take the sentimental side of the project for granted. As regards the more practical aspect, perhaps you won't mind if I ask you a few rather personal questions.
Naturally not, sir. It's your duty.
Quite so. Now, your income. Are you able to live on it?
No, sir. I'm in the regular army.
Yes, of course.
But my army pay is supplemented by an allowance from my father.
So I understand. Now, your father's would be, I take it, about £24 a month?
Yes, sir, that's exactly right.
So that your total income, with your subaltern's pay and allowances, plus the allowance from your father, would be, I take it, about £420 a year.
Again, exactly the figure.
Well, it all seems perfectly satisfactory. I really don't think I need delay my congratulations any longer.
Thank you, sir, very much.
I must say it was very good of you to be so frank and informative.
Not at all.
Your answers to my question deserve an equal frankness from me about Catherine's own affairs. I'm afraid she's not, just in case you thought otherwise, the daughter of a rich man.
I didn't think otherwise, sir.
Good. Well, would you be so good as to touch the bell? Well, now, continuing about my own financial affairs, the Westminster Bank pay me a small pension, $350 to be precise, and my wife has about $200 a year of her own. Apart from that, we have nothing, except such savings as I've been able to make during my career at the bank, the interest from which raises my total income to about £800 per annum.
You rang, sir.
Yes, Violet, my compliments to Mr. Dickey. And if he doesn't stop that cacophonous hullabaloo at once, I'll throw him and his infernal machine into the street.
Yes. What was that word again, sir? Something?
Never mind. Say anything you like, only stop him.
Well, sir, I'll do my best. But you know what Mr. Dickey's like with his blessed old ragtime.
Yes, Violet, I do.
I could say you don't think it's quite nice on a Sunday.
You can say I don't think it's quite nice on any day. Just stop him making that confounded din, that's all.
Yes, sir.
Our Violet has no doubt already been explained to you.
I don't think so, sir. Is any explanation necessary?
I fear it is. She came to us direct from an orphanage a very long time ago as a sort of under-between maid on probation. And in that capacity, she was quite satisfactory. But I'm afraid as parlour maid, she has developed certain marked eccentricities in the performance of her duties. Due no doubt to the fact that she has never fully known what they were. Well, now, where were... Oh, yes, I was telling you about my sources of income, was I not?
Yes, sir.
Now, in addition to the ordinary expenses of life, I have to maintain two sons. One at Osborne and the other at Oxford, and neither of whom I'm afraid will be in a position to support himself for some time to come. One because of his extreme youth, and the other because of other reasons. So, you see, I'm not in a position to be very lavish as regards Catherine's dowry.
No, sir, I quite see that.
I propose to settle on her 1/6 of my total capital, which, worked out to the final fraction, is exactly £833, 6 and 8 pence. But let us deal in round figures and say £850.
I call that very generous, sir.
Oh, Not as generous as I would have liked, I'm afraid. However, as my wife would say, beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly, sir.
Well, then, if you're agreeable to that arrangement, I don't think there's anything more we need discuss.
No, sir.
Splendid.
Pretty rotten weather, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Wow. Would you care for another cigarette?
No, thank you, sir. I'm still smoking.
Oh. Well, imagine that. My wife and daughter are in here of all places. Come in, Grace. Come in, Catherine. John's here.
Why, John, how nice. My, you do look a swell. Doesn't he, Kate, darling?
Quite one of the nuts.
Well,
Well, what?
how did your little talk go?
I understood you weren't supposed to know we were having a little talk.
Oh, you are infuriating. Is everything all right, John? Oh, I am glad. I really am.
Thank you, Mrs. Winslow.
May I kiss you? I mean, after all, I'm almost your mother now, aren't I?
Yes, of course.
While I, by the same token, am practically your father, but if you'll forgive me.
Certainly, sir.
Grace, I think we might allow ourselves a little modest celebration at luncheon. Will you find me the key of the cellar?
Yes, dear. I don't suppose you two will mind being left alone for a few minutes, will you?
Was it an ordeal?
Scared.
My poor darling.
The annoying thing was that I had a whole lot of neatly turned phrases ready for him and he wouldn't let me use them.
Such as?
Oh, how proud and honoured I was by your acceptance of me, and how determined I was to make you a loyal and devoted husband, and to keep you in the state to which you were accustomed. All that sort of thing. All very sincerely meant.
Anything about loving me a little?
Oh, that I thought we could take for granted. So did your father, incidentally.
I see. Goodness me, you do look smart.
Not bad, is it? Pools.
What about your father? How did he take it?
All right.
I bet he didn't.
Oh, yes. He's been wanting me to get married for years, getting worried about grandchildren, I suppose.
He disapproves of me, doesn't he?
Oh, no. Whatever makes you think that?
He has a way of looking at me through his monocle that shrivels me up.
He's just being a colonel, darling, that's all. All colonels look at you that way. Anyway, what about the way your father looks at me? Tell me all your family is scared of him as I am.
Well, Dickie is, of course. And Ronnie, too, though he doesn't need to be. Father worships him. I don't know about Mother being scared of him. Sometimes, perhaps. I'm not, ever.
No, you're not scared of anything, are you?
Oh, yes. Heaps of things.
Such as?
Well, they're mostly concerned with you.
You might be a little more explicit.
Kate,
Ronnie! What on earth?
his father.
I'll go and tell him.
No, don't. Please, Kate, don't.
What's the trouble, darling? You're wet through. Come on, you better go and change. What's the matter, darling? You can tell me. Ronnie, you know John Weatherstone. You met him last holidays, don't you remember?
I'll disappear.
Yes, in there. Would you mind? All right, now, darling, what is it? Have you run away? What is it, then? Oh, God.
I didn't do it. Kate, I didn't. Really, I didn't.
No, darling. This letter's addressed to Father. Did you open it?
Yes.
You shouldn't have done that.
I was going to tear it up. Then I heard you coming from church and ran into the garden. I didn't know what to do.
Did they send you up to London by yourself?
I sent a petty officer up with me. I was supposed to wait and see Father. I sent him away. Kate, should we tear it up now?
No, darling.
We could tell Father time ended 2 days sooner.
No, darling.
I didn't do it, Kate. Really, I didn't.
Hello, Ronnie, old lad. How's everything?
You knew he was here?
Oh, yes, his trunks and things all over our room. Trouble?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You stay here with him. I'll go and find Mother.
All right. What's up, old chap?
Nothing.
Come on, tell me.
It's all right.
You've been sacked? Bad luck. What for?
I didn't do it.
No, of course you didn't.
Honestly, I didn't.
That's all right, old chap. No need to go on about it. I believe you.
You don't.
Well, I don't know what it is they sacked you for yet.
I'm stealing.
Oh, is that all? Good Lord, I didn't know they sacked chaps for that these days.
I didn't do it.
My good heavens, at school we used to pinch everything we could jolly well lay our hands on. All of us. I remember there was one chap. Carstairs, his name was. Captain of cricket, believe it or not. Absolutely nothing was safe with him. Nothing at all. Pinched a squash racket of mine once, I remember. Believe me, old chap, pinching's nothing. Nothing at all. I say, you're a bit damp, aren't you?
I've been out in the rain.
You're shivering a bit too, aren't you? Want you to go and change? I mean, we don't want you catching pneumonia.
I'm all right.
There, darling. It's all right now. No, of course you didn't. We'll go upstairs now, shall we? Get out of these nasty wet clothes.
Tell Father.
No, I won't. Not yet, I promise. Oh, your new uniform, too. What a shame.
I'm going to go and keep KV for them. Ward off the old man if he looks like going upstairs. I say, who's going to break the news to him eventually? I mean, someone will have to.
No, let's worry about that now.
Well, you can count me out. In fact, I don't want to be within 1,000 miles of that explosion.
Bad news? That's rotten for you. I'm awfully sorry.
How can people be so cruel?
Expelled, I suppose.
God. How little imagination some people have, John. Why should they want to torture a child of that age? What's the point of it?
What's he supposed to have done?
Stolen some money.
Oh.
10 days ago it said in the letter. Well, why didn't they let us know, for heaven's sakes? Just think what that poor little creature's been going through this last 10 days. Down there, all by himself, with no one to look after him, just knowing what he had to face at the end of it. And finally they send him up to London with a petty officer. Is it any wonder he's nearly out of his mind?
It does seem pretty heartless.
Heartless! It's cold, calculated inhumanity. God, if I had that commanding officer in front of me for just 2 minutes, I'd just...
It's only natural you should feel angry about it. But you must remember, he's not really at school. He's in the service.
What difference does that make?
Well, they have ways of doing things in the service which may seem horribly brutal to an outsider, but at least they're always scrupulously fair. You can take it from me that there must have been a very full inquiry before they take a step of this sort. What's more, if there's been a delay of 10 days, it would only have been in order to give the boy a better chance to clear himself. I'm sorry. Catherine, darling. I'd have done better to keep my mouth shut.
No, what you said was perfectly true.
It was tactless of me to say that. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive.
Believe me, I'm awfully sorry. How will your father take it?
It might kill him.
Good afternoon, Val.
Oh, God. Oh, we've Desmond to lunch. I'd completely forgotten.
Who?
Desmond Curry, our family solicitor. Darling, be polite to him, won't you?
Why, am I usually so rude to your guests?
He doesn't know about us yet.
Who does?
It's just that he's been in love with me for years. It's a family joke.
Mr. Curry.
Hello, Desmond. I don't think you know John Weatherstone.
No, but of course, I've heard a lot about him.
How do you do?
Well, well, well. I trust I'm not early.
No, Desmond. Dead on time, as always.
Capital. Capital.
Pretty ghastly, this...
It's all right. I was just going to ask you how you did in your cricket match on Saturday, Desmond.
Oh, not too well, I'm afraid. My shoulder's still giving me trouble. Well, well. I hear I'm to congratulate you both.
Desmond, you know.
Violet told me just now in the hall. Yes, I must congratulate you both.
Thank you so much, Desmond.
Thank you.
Of course, it's quite expected. I know, quite expected. Still, it was rather a surprise hearing it like that from Violet in the hall.
We were going to tell you, Desmond, dear. It's only official this morning. In fact, you're the first person to hear it.
Have I? Have I indeed? Well, I'm sure you'll both be very happy.
Thank you.
Only this morning. Fancy.
Oh, hello, Desmond, dear.
Hello, Mrs. Winslow.
I've got him to bed. Good.
Nobody ill, I hope.
No, nothing wrong at all.
Grace, when did we last have the cellar seen to?
I can't remember, dear.
Well, they're in a shocking condition. Hello, Desmond. How are you? You're not looking well.
Am I not? I've strained my shoulder, you know.
Well, why do you play these ridiculous games of yours? Resign yourself to the onrush of middle age and abandon them, my dear Desmond.
Oh, I could never do that. Not give up cricket. Not altogether.
Are you any relation of D.W.H. Curry, who used to play for Middlesex?
I am D.W.H. Curry.
Didn't you know we had a great man in the room?
Gosh, Curry of Currier's match.
That's right.
Hat-trick against the players in... what year was it?
1895 at Lord's. 26 overs, 9 maidens, 37 runs, 8 wickets.
Gosh, you know you used to be a schoolboy hero of mine.
Did I? Did I indeed?
Yes, I used to have a signed photograph of you.
Yes, I used to sign a lot once for schoolboys, I remember.
Only for schoolboys, Desmond?
I fear so, yes. Girls took no interest in cricket in those days.
Gosh, D.W.H. Curry in person. Well, I'd never have thought it.
Yes, I know. Not very many people would nowadays.
Oh, Desmond, John didn't mean that.
I fear he did. This is the main trouble. Too much office work and too little exercise, I fear.
Nonsense. Too much exercise and too little office work.
You rang, sir?
Oh, yes, Violet. Bring some glasses, would you?
Very good.
I thought we'd try a little of the Madeira before luncheon. We're celebrating, you know, Desmond. My wife's 54th birthday.
Arthur, really?
It's all right, Father. Desmond knows.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's wonderful news, isn't it? I'll most gladly drink a toast to the,
Happy pair, I think is the phrase that is eluding you.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was looking for something new to say.
A forlorn quest, my dear Desmond.
Arthur, really? You must not be so rude.
I meant, naturally, that no one, with the possible exception of Voltaire, could find anything new to say about an engaged couple. Ah, my dear Dickie. Just in time for a glass of Madeira, in celebration of Kate's engagement to John.
Oh, is that all finally spliced up now? Kate definitely being withdrawn to stud. Good egg.
Quite so. I should have added just now, with the possible exception of Voltaire and Dickie Winslow. Take these round, will you, Violet?
Yes, sir.
Are we allowed to drink our own health?
I think it's permissible.
No. It's bad luck.
We defy augury, don't we, Kate?
Oh, you mustn't say that, John. I know. You can drink each other's health. That'll be all right.
Are my wife's superstitious terrors finally allayed? Good. Catherine and John.
Catherine and John.
Ah, Violet, we mustn't leave you out. You must join this toast.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Not too much, please, sir. Just a sip.
Quite so. Your reluctance would be more convincing if I hadn't noticed you brought an extra glass.
Oh, I didn't bring it for myself, sir. I brought it for Master Ronnie. Miss Kate, Mr. John.
You brought an extra glass for Master Ronnie, Violet.
Well, sir, I thought you might allow him just a sip, just to drink the toast. He's that grown up these days.
Master Ronnie isn't due back from Osborne until Tuesday, Violet.
Oh, no, sir, he's back already. He came back unexpectedly this morning, all by himself.
No, Violet, that isn't true. Someone has been playing a joke.
Well, I saw him in here with my own 2 eyes, large as life, just before you came in from church. And then I heard Mrs. Winslow talking to him in his room.
Grace, what does this mean?
All right, Violet, you can go.
Yes, miss.
Did you know Ronnie was back?
Yes, Father.
And you, Dickie?
Yes, Father.
Grace.
We thought it best you should know. For the time being, Arthur, only for the time being.
Is the boy ill? Well, answer me, someone. Is the boy very ill? Why must I be kept in the dark like this? Surely I have the right to know if he's ill. I must be with him.
No, Father, he's not ill.
Will someone tell me what has happened, please?
He brought this letter for you, Arthur.
Read it to me, please.
Oh, Arthur, not in front of...
Read it to me, please.
Confidential. I am commanded by my Lords Commissioners of the Admiralty to inform you that they have received a communication from the commanding officer of the Royal Naval College at Osborne reporting the theft of a 5-shilling postal order at the college on the 7th instant, which was afterwards cashed at the post office. Investigation of the circumstances of the case leaves no other conclusion possible than that the postal order was taken by your son, Cadet Ronald Arthur Winslow. My lords deeply regret that they must therefore request you to withdraw your son from the college. Signed by someone who can't quite read his name.
Desmond, be so good as to call Violet. Violet, ask Master Ronnie to come down and see me.
He's in bed, Arthur.
You told me he wasn't ill.
Well, he's not at all well.
Do as I say, Violet.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps the rest of you would go into luncheon. Grace, would you take them in?
Arthur, don't you think...
Dickie, will you decant that bottle of claret I brought up from the cellar?
Yes, Father.
I put it in the sideboard in the dining room.
Yes, Father.
Will you go in, Desmond? And John.
Arthur,
Yes, Grace?
please don't. Please don't.
What mustn't I do?
Don't forget he's only a child.
Come on, Mother.
Come in. Come in and shut the door. Come over here. Why aren't you in your uniform?
It got wet.
How did it get wet?
I was out in the garden in the rain.
Why?
I was hiding.
From me? Do you remember once you promised me that if ever you were in trouble of any sort, you would come to me first?
Yes, Father.
Why didn't you come to me now? Why did you have to go and hide in the garden?
I don't know, Father.
Are you so frightened of me? In this letter, it says you stole a postal order. Now, I don't want you to say a word until you've heard what I've got to say. If you did it, you must tell me. I shan't be angry with you, Ronnie, provided you tell me the truth. But if you tell me a lie, I shall know it. Because a lie between you and me can't be hidden. I shall know it, Ronnie. So remember that before you speak. Did you steal this postal order?
No, Father, I didn't.
Did you steal this postal order?
No, Father, I didn't.
Go on back to bed. And in future, I trust that a son of mine would at least show enough sense to come in out of the rain.
Yes, Father.
Hello? Are you there? I want to put a trunk call through, please. A trunk call. Yes? The Royal Naval College, Osborne.
The old man can hear this upstairs.
Shouldn't think so, I couldn't.
Soft needle and an old sweater down the horn. Is the doctor still with him? What's the verdict, you know?
I heard him say Father needed a complete rest.
Don't we all?
Doesn't look as if you did. He said he ought to go into the country and forget all his worries.
Fat chance there is of that, I'd say.
I know.
I say, you look a treat. New dress?
Is it likely? No, it's an old one I've had done up.
Where are you going to?
Daly's. Dinner first at the Cry.
Nice. You wouldn't care to take me along with you, I suppose?
You suppose, quite correctly.
John wouldn't mind.
I dare say not, I would.
I wish I had someone to take me out. In your new feminist world, do you suppose women will be allowed to do some of the paying?
Certainly.
Really? In that case, the next time you're looking for someone to chain themselves to Mr. Asquith, you can jolly well call on me.
Edwina might take you out if you gave her the hint. She's very rich.
If I gave Edwina a hint of that sort, I wouldn't see her this side of doomsday.
You sound a little bitter, Dickie dear.
Oh, no, not bitter. Just realistic. Oh, good egg, the Star.
You won't throw it away, will you, Miss? If there's anything in it again, Cook and I'd like to read it after you.
Yes, that's all right, Violet. Here it is. The Osborne Cadet. There are 2 more letters. Sir, I am entirely in agreement with your correspondent Democrat concerning the scandalously high-handed treatment by the Admiralty of the case of the Osborne Cadet. The efforts of Mr. Arthur Winslow to secure a fair trial for his son have evidently been thwarted at every turn by a soulless oligarchy.
Soulless oligarchy? That sounds good.
It is high time private and peaceful citizens of this country awoke to the increasing encroachment of their ancient freedom by the new despotism of Whitehall. The Englishman's home was once said to be his castle. It seems it is rapidly becoming his prison. Your obedient servant, Libertatis Amator.
Good for old Amator.
The other one's from Perplexed. Sir, I cannot understand what all the fuss is about in the case of the Osborne cadet. Surely we have more important matters to get ourselves worked up about than a 14-year-old boy and a 5-shilling postal order. Silly old fool.
How do you know he's old?
Isn't it obvious? With the present trouble in the Balkans and a certain major European power rapidly outbuilding our navy, the Admiralty might be forgiven if it stated that it had rather more urgent affairs to deal with than Master Ronnie Winslow's little troubles. A further inquiry before the Judge Advocate of the Fleet has now fully confirmed the original findings that the boy was guilty. I sincerely trust that this will finally end this ridiculous and sordid little storm in a teacup. I am so, etc.
This correspondence must now cease. Editor. Down.
Oh dear. How hopeless it seems sometimes.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? You know, Kate, don't give me away to the old man, will you? But the awful thing is, if it hadn't been my own brother, I think I might quite likely have seen Perplexed's point.
Might you?
Well, I mean, looking at it from every angle and all that, it does seem rather a much ado about damn all. I mean to say, a mere matter of pinching. And it's also beastly expensive. Let's cheer ourselves up with some music.
Is that what it's called?
Come and practice a few steps. Oh, I say. Jolly good.
Dicky?
Who taught you? Oh, John, I suppose.
No. As it happened, I taught him.
Feminism even in love. When's the happy date now?
Postponed again.
Oh, no, why?
His father's gone abroad for 6 months.
Why pay any attention to that old gentleman?
I wouldn't, but John does, so I have to.
I say nothing wrong, is there? I mean, you're not going to be left on the altar rails or anything?
Oh, no. No. I'll get him past the altar rails, even if I have to drag him there.
Do you think you might have to?
Quite frankly, yes.
Competition?
Not yet. Only differences of opinion.
I see. Well, take some advice from an old hand, will you?
Yes, Dicky.
Suppress your opinions. Men don't like them in their lady friends, even if they agree with them. If they don't, it's fatal. Pretend to be half-witted, like Edwina, and he'll adore you.
I know. I do sometimes, and then I forget. Still, you needn't worry. If there's ever any clash between what I believe and what I feel, there's very little doubt about which will win.
That's the girl. Of course, I don't know why you didn't fall in love with Ramsay MacDonald.
Sorry, Father, it's my fault. I enticed Dicky away from his work to teach me a few new dance steps.
Oh, I must admit I'm surprised you succeeded.
What did the doctor say, Father?
He said, if I remember his exact words, that we weren't quite as well as when we last saw each other. That information seems expensive at a guinea. Now, is that the star? Oh, let me see it, please. John will be calling for you here, I take it?
Yes, Father.
It might be better, perhaps, if you didn't ask him in. This room will shortly be a clutter of journalists, solicitors, barristers, and other impedimenta.
Sir Robert Morton coming to see you here.
I could hardly go and see him, could I?
Can do something about my hair.
What's the matter with your hair?
Nothing. Except I don't like it very much.
I wonder if I could sue Perplexed.
Might be a way of getting the case into court.
On the other hand, he has not been libelous, merely base. Do you mind if I disturb you for a moment?
Oh, no, of course not, Father.
I want to ask you a question, but before I do, I must impress on you the urgent necessity for an absolutely truthful answer.
Naturally.
And naturally means by nature. And I'm afraid I have not yet noticed that it has invariably been your nature to answer my questions truthfully.
Oh. Well, I will this one, Father, I promise.
Very well. What do you suppose one of your bookmaker friends would lay in the way of odds against your getting a degree?
Well, let's see. Say about evens?
I rather doubt if at that price your friend would find many takers.
Well, perhaps 7 to 4 against.
I see. And what about the odds against your eventually becoming a civil servant?
Well, a bit steeper, I suppose.
Exactly. Quite a bit steeper.
You don't want to have a bet, do you?
No, Dickie, I'm not a gambler. And that's exactly the trouble. Unhappily, I'm no longer in a position to gamble £200 a year on what you yourself admit is an outside chance.
Oh, not an outside chance, Father. A good chance.
Not good enough, Dickie, I'm afraid, with things that they are at the moment. Definitely not good enough. I fear my mind is finally made up.
You want me to leave Oxford, is that it?
I'm afraid so, Dickie.
Oh. Straight away?
No, you can finish your second year.
And what then?
I can get you a job in the bank.
Oh, Lord.
It'll be quite a good job, you know. Luckily, my influence in the bank still counts for something.
Father, if I promised you... I mean, really promised you that from now on I'll work like a black. It's the case, I suppose.
It's costing me a lot of money.
Yes. I know, it must be. Still, couldn't you... I mean, isn't there any way? Oh, Lord.
I'm afraid this is rather a shock for you. I'm sorry.
What? No, it isn't really. I've been expecting it, as a matter of fact. Especially since I hear you're hoping to brief Sir Robert Morton. Still, I can't say but what it isn't a bit of a slap in the face.
Was a journalist coming to see me? Do you mind if we talk about this some other time?
Oh, no, of course not, Father.
I should leave those there if I were you.
Yes, I will. Good idea.
Tell me, how is your friend, Miss Edwina Gunn, these days?
Very well, thanks awfully.
You don't suppose she'd mind if you took her to the theatre or gave her a little present, perhaps?
I'm sure she wouldn't.
I'm afraid I can only make it a couple of sovereigns.
Oh. Thanks awfully, Father.
With what's left over, you can always buy something for yourself.
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't suppose there will be an awful lot left over. Oh, still, it's jolly decent of you. I say, Father, I think I could do with a little spot of something. Would you mind?
Of course not. You'll find a decanter in the dining room.
Thanks awfully.
I must thank you, Dickie, for bearing what must have been a very unpleasant blow with some fortitude.
Oh, rot, Father.
The Daily News.
Mr. Winslow? So good of you to see me.
How do you do?
You're surprised to see a lady reporter. I know everyone is. And yet, why not? What could be more natural?
What, indeed? Pray sit down.
Oh. My paper usually sends me out on stories which have a special appeal to women. Stories with a little heart, you know, like this one. A father's fight for his little son's honor.
I venture to think this case has rather wider implications than that.
Oh, yes, the political angle. I know, very interesting, but not quite my line of country. Now, what I'd really like is to get a nice picture of you and your little boy together. I brought my assistant and camera. They're in the hall. Where is your little boy?
My son is arriving from school in a few minutes. His mother has gone to the station to meet him.
From school? How interesting. So you got to school to take him? I mean, they didn't mind the unpleasantness?
No.
And why is he coming back this time?
He hasn't been expelled again, if that's what you're implying. He is coming to London to be examined by Sir Robert Morton, whom we are hoping to brief.
Sir Robert Morton? Well...
Exactly.
But you really think he would take a little case like this?
It is not a little case, madam.
No, no, of course not, but still, Sir Robert Morton...
I understand that he is the best advocate in the country. He is certainly the most expensive.
Oh, yes. I suppose if one is prepared to pay his fee, one could get him for almost any case.
Once more, madam, it is not almost any case.
No, no, of course not. Well, now, perhaps you wouldn't mind giving me a few details. When did it all start?
9 months ago. The first I knew of the charge was when my son arrived home with a letter from the Admiralty informing me of his expulsion. I telephoned Osborne to protest and was referred by them to the Lords of the Admiralty. My solicitors then took the matter up and demanded from the Admiralty the fullest possible inquiry. For weeks we were ignored, then met with a blank refusal, and only finally got reluctant permission to view the evidence.
Really?
My solicitors decided the evidence was highly unsatisfactory and fully justified the reopening of proceedings. We applied to the Admiralty for a court-martial. They ignored us. We applied for a civil trial. They ignored us again.
They ignored you?
Yes, but after tremendous pressure had been brought to bear, letters to the papers, questions in the House, and other means open to private citizens of this country, the Admiralty eventually agreed to what they called an independent inquiry.
Oh, good.
It was not good, madam. At that independent inquiry, conducted by the Judge Advocate of the Fleet, against whom I'm saying nothing, mind you, my son, a child of 14, was not represented by counsel, solicitors, or friends. What do you think of that?
Fancy.
You may well say fancy.
And what happened at the inquiry?
Inevitably, he was found guilty again, and thus branded for the second time before the world as a thief and a forger.
Oh, what a shame.
I need hardly tell you, madam, I am not prepared to let the matter rest there. I shall continue to fight this monstrous injustice with every weapon and every means at my disposal. Now, it happens I have a plan.
Oh, what charming curtains. What are they made of?
Madam, I fear I have no idea.
Ah, do I hear the poor little chap himself?
Hello, Father.
Hello, Ronnie.
I say, Father, Mr. Moore said I'm to tell you I needn't come back until Monday if you like. So that gives me 3 whole days.
Mind my leg.
Sorry, Father.
How are you, my boy?
I'm absolutely top hole, Father. Mother says I've grown an inch.
Ah, now, that's exactly the way I'd like to take my picture. Would you hold it, Mr. Winslow? Fred, come in now, would you?
Who's she?
Afternoon, all.
That's the pose I suggest.
Yes, it'll do.
Grace, dear, this lady is from the Daily News. She is extremely interested in your curtains.
Oh, really? How nice.
Oh, yes, indeed. I was wondering what they were made of.
Oh, well, it's an entirely new material, you know. I'm afraid I don't know what it's called, but I got it.
We can read the Daily News.
It appears so.
Good. They get the Daily News in the school library and everyone's bound to see it.
That shorthand isn't awfully good. I must just get that done.
Quiet still, please. All right, Miss Barnes.
Thank you, Fred. Goodbye, Mr. Winslow. And the very best of good fortune in your inspiring fight. Goodbye, little chap. Remember, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. Well, it was awfully good of you to tell me all that.
What's she talking about?
Their case, I imagine.
Father, do you know the train had 14 coaches?
Did it indeed?
Yes, all corridor.
Remarkable.
Of course. It was one of the very big expresses. I walked all the way down it from one end to the other.
I had your half-term report, Ronnie.
Yes.
On the whole, it was pretty fair.
Oh, good.
I'm glad you seem to be settling down so well. Very glad indeed.
What a charming woman, Arthur.
Charming. I trust you gave her full details about our curtains.
Oh, yes, I told her everything.
I'm so glad.
I do think women reporters are a good idea.
I say, Father, will it be all right for me to stay till Monday? I mean, I won't be seeing any work. Only divinity.
Oh, mind my leg.
I'm sorry, Father. Is it bad?
Yes, it is. Grace, take him upstairs and get him washed. Sir Robert will be here in a few minutes.
Come on, darling.
I say, Father, how long the train took? 123 miles in 2 hours and 52 minutes. Violet! Violet, I'm back!
Did the doctor say anything, dear?
Oh, a great deal, but very little to the purpose.
Said he left some ointment for your back. 4 massages a day, is that right?
Yeah, something of the kind.
I think you'd better have one now, hadn't you, Arthur?
No.
But, Arthur, you've plenty of time before Sir Robert arrives, and if you don't have one now, you won't be able to have another one before you go to bed.
Precisely.
Dear, it does seem a little silly to be spending all this money on doctors if you're not going to do what they say.
All right, Grace, all right, all right.
Thank you, Arthur.
Ron is back, judging from the noise.
Oh, I must say, that frock has come up very well. John will never know it isn't brand new.
He's late, curse him.
Grace, go on up and attend to Ronnie. And prepare the witch's brew for me. I'll come up when you're ready.
Yes, dear. Yes, that does look very good. I must say, Madame Dupont is a treasure.
Oh, Kate, are we both mad, you and I?
What's the matter, Father?
Oh, I don't know. I suddenly feel suicidally inclined. A father's fight for his little boy's honour, special appeal to all women. Photos inset of Mrs. Winslow's curtains. Is there any hope for the world?
I think so, Father.
Shall we drop the whole thing, Kate?
I don't consider that a serious question, Father.
You realise that if we go on, your marriage settlement must go.
Oh, yes. Gave that up for lost weeks ago.
Things are all right between you and John, aren't they?
Oh, yes, Father. Everything's perfect.
I mean, it won't make any difference between you, will it?
Good heavens. No.
Very well, then, let us pin our faith to Sir Robert Morton. I see I'm speaking only for myself in saying that.
You know what I think of Sir Robert Morton, Father. Don't let's go into it again. It's too late anyway.
It's not too late. He hasn't accepted the brief yet.
Then I'm rather afraid I hope he never does. And that's got nothing to do with my marriage settlement either.
I made inquiries about that fellow you suggested. I'm told he's not nearly as good an advocate as Morton.
He's not nearly as fashionable.
I want the best.
The best in this case certainly isn't Morton.
Then why does everyone say he is?
Because if one happens to be a large monopoly attacking a trade union or a Tory newspaper libeling a Labour leader, then he is the best. But it utterly defeats me how you or anyone else could expect a man with his record to have even a tenth of his heart in a case where the boot is entirely on the other foot.
Well, I imagine if his heart isn't in it, he won't accept the brief.
He might still. It depends what there is in it for him. Luckily, there isn't much.
There is a fairly substantial cheque.
He doesn't want money. He must be a very rich man.
What does he want, then?
Anything that advances his interests.
I believe you're prejudiced because he spoke against women's suffrage.
I am. I'm prejudiced because he's always speaking against what is right and just. Did you read his speech in the House on the Trades Disputes Bill?
Ah, well. In the words of the Prime Minister, let us wait and see. You're my only ally, Kate. Without you, I believe I should have given up long ago.
Rubbish.
It's true. Still, you must sometimes allow me to make my own decisions. I have an instinct about Morton. We'll see which is right. My instinct or your reason, eh?
I'm afraid we will.
Hello, Kate.
Hello, Dickie. the matter with you? Edwina jilted you or something?
Haven't you heard? I'm being scratched from the Oxford Stakes at the end of the year.
Oh, Dickie. I'm awfully sorry.
Did you know it was in the wind?
Well, I knew there was a risk.
You might have warned a fella. I fell plumb into the old man's trap. My gosh, I could just about murder that little brother of mine. What's he have to go about pinching postal orders for? And why the hell does he have to get himself nabbed doing it? Silly little blight.
Oh, Violet, it's all right, I'll answer it. It's only Mr. Wotherstone.
Hello, Catherine. May I introduce Sir Robert Morton, Catherine Winslow.
How do you do?
So terribly sorry. I was expecting a friend. Won't you sit down, Sir Robert? My father won't be long. Oh, won't you sit here? It's far more comfortable.
No, thank you.
Sir Robert has a most important dinner engagement, so we came a little early.
I see.
I'm afraid he can only spare us a very few minutes of his most valuable time this evening. Of course, it's a long way for him to come so far from his chambers, and very good of him to do it too, if I may say so.
Oh, I know. I can assure you we're most conscious of it.
Perhaps I'd better advise your father of our presence.
Yes, Desmond, do. You'll find him in his bedroom, having his back round.
Oh, I see.
Is there anything I can get you, Sir Robert? A whiskey and soda or a brandy?
No, thank you.
Will you smoke?
No, thank you.
I hope you don't mind me smoking.
Why should I?
Some people find it shocking.
A lady in her own home is surely entitled to behave as she wishes.
Won't you take your coat off, Sir Robert?
No, thank you.
Do you find it cold in here? I'm sorry.
It's perfectly all right.
What time are you dining?
8 o'clock.
Far from here?
Devonshire House.
Oh. Well, then you mustn't, of course, on any account be late.
No.
I suppose you know the history of the case, do you, Sir Robert?
I believe I have seen most of the relevant documents.
Do you think we can bring the case into court by a collusive action?
I really have no idea.
Curry and Curry seem to think that might hold.
Do they? They're a very reliable firm.
I'm rather surprised that a case of this sort should interest you, Sir Robert.
Are you?
It seems such a very trivial affair compared with most of your great forensic triumphs. I was in court during your cross-examination of Len Rogers in the trades union embezzlement case.
Really?
It was masterly.
Thank you.
I suppose you heard he committed suicide a few months ago.
Yes, I had heard.
Many people believed him innocent, you know.
So I understand. As it happens, however, he was guilty.
Sir Robert, oh, my husband's so sorry to have kept you waiting. He's just coming.
It's perfectly all right. How do you do?
Sir Robert is dining at Devonshire House.
Oh, well then, of course you have to be punctual. I do see that. It's the politeness of princes, isn't it?
So they say.
In this case, of course, the other way round. I think I can hear my husband on the stairs. Do hope that Catherine has entertained you, all right?
Very well, thank you.
Sir Robert, I am Arthur Winslow.
How do you do?
I understand you're rather pressed for time.
He's dining at Devonshire House.
Are you indeed? My son should be down in a minute. I expect you will wish to examine him.
Just a few questions. I fear that is all I will have time for this evening.
I'm rather sorry to hear that. He has made the journey especially from school for this interview, and I was hoping that by the end of it, I should know definitely yes or no if you would accept the brief.
Perhaps Sir Robert would consent to finish his examination some other time.
It might be arranged.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow is not possible. I am in court all the morning and in the House of Commons for the rest of the day. If a further examination should prove necessary, it will have to be sometime next week.
I see. Will you forgive me if I sit down? Curry has been telling me you think it might be possible to proceed by petition of right.
What's a petition of right?
Well, granting the assumption that the Admiralty, as the Crown, can do no wrong.
Thought that was exactly the assumption we refused to grant.
In law, I mean. Now, a subject can sue the Crown, nevertheless, by petition of right. Redress being granted as a matter of grace. And the custom is for the Attorney General, on behalf of the King, to endorse the petition and allow the case to come to court.
It is interesting to note that the exact words he uses on such occasions are, "Let right be done."
Let right be done. I like that phrase, sir.
It has a certain ring about it, has it not? Let right be done.
This is my son, Ronald. Ronnie, this is Sir Robert Morton.
How do you do, sir?
He's going to ask you a few questions. You must answer them all truthfully, as you always have. I expect you'd like us to leave.
No, provided, of course, that you don't interrupt. Miss Winslow, will you sit down, please? Will you stand at the table facing me? That's right. How old are you?
14 and 7 months.
You were then 13 and 10 months old when you left Osborne, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, I would like you to cast your mind back to July 7th of last year. Will you tell me in your own words exactly what happened to you on that day?
All right. Well, it was a half holiday, so we didn't have any work after dinner.
Dinner?
Yes, at 1 o'clock, until prep at 7.
Prep at 7?
Yes. Just before dinner, I went to the chief petty officer and asked him to let me have 15 and 6 out of what I had in the college bank.
Why did you do that?
I wanted to buy an air pistol.
Which cost 15 and 6?
Yes, sir.
And how much money did you have in the college bank at the time?
£2, 3 shillings.
So you see, sir, what incentive could there possibly be for him to steal 5 shillings?
I must ask you to be good enough not to interrupt me, sir. After you had withdrawn the 15 and 6, what did you do?
I had dinner.
Then what?
Then I went to the locker room and put my 15 and 6 in the locker.
Yes. Then?
Then I went to get permission to go to the post office. Then I went back to the locker room again, got out my money and went out to the post office.
I see. Go on.
I bought my postal order.
For 15 and 6?
Yes. Then I went back to college. Then I met Elliot Minor and he said, "I say, isn't it rot? Someone's broken into my locker and pinched a postal order. I've reported it to the PO."
Those were Elliot Minor's exact words.
Might use another word for rot.
I see. Continue.
Well then, just before prep, I was told to go along to see Commander Flower. The woman from the post office was there, and the commander said, "Is this the boy?" And she said, "It might be. I can't be sure. They all look so much alike."
You see, she couldn't identify him.
Go on.
Then she said, "I only know that the boy who bought the postal order for 15 and 6 was the same boy that cashed one for 5 shillings. So the commander said, 'Did you buy a postal order for 15 and 6? And I said, "Yes." And then they made me write Elliot Minor's name on an envelope. And I compared it to the signature on the postal order. And they sent me to the sanatorium. 10 days later I was sacked. I mean expelled.
I see. Did you cash a postal order belonging to Elliot Minor for 5 shillings?
No, sir.
Did you break into his locker and steal it?
No, sir.
And that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Right. When the commander asked you to write Elliot's name on an envelope, how did you write it? With Christian name or initials?
I wrote Charles K. Elliot.
Charles K. Elliot. Did you by any chance happen to see the forged postal order in the commander's office?
Oh, yes. The commander showed it to me.
Before or after you had written Elliot's name on the envelope?
After.
After. And did you happen to see how Elliot's name was written on the postal order?
Yes, sir, the same.
The same. Charles K. Elliot.
Yes, sir.
When you wrote on the envelope, what made you choose that particular form?
That was the way he usually signed his name.
How did you know?
He was a friend of mine.
That is no answer. How did you know?
I'd seen him sign things.
What things?
Ordinary things.
I repeat, what things?
Bits of paper.
Bits of paper? Why did he sign his name on bits of paper?
I don't know.
You do know. Why did he sign his name on bits of paper?
He was practicing his signature.
And you saw him?
Yes.
Did he know you saw him?
Well, yes.
In other words, he showed you exactly how he wrote his signature.
Yes, I suppose he
did. Did you practice
did.
writing it yourself?
Might have done.
What do you mean you might have done? Did you or did you not?
Yes.
Ronnie, you never told me
It was only
that.
for a joke.
Never mind whether it was for a joke or not. The fact is you practiced forging
It
Elliot's
wasn't
signature. What do
forging.
you call it then?
Writing.
Very well, writing. Whoever stole that postal order and cashed it also wrote Elliot's signature,
Yes.
didn't he? And oddly enough, in the exact form in which you had earlier been practicing, writing his signature.
Just say which side are you on?
Don't be impertinent. Are you aware that the Admiralty sent up the forged postal order to Mr. Ridgely Pierce, the greatest handwriting expert in England?
Yes.
And you know that Mr. Ridgely Pierce affirmed that there was no doubt that the signature on the postal order and the signature you wrote on the envelope were by one and the same hand?
Yes.
And you still say you didn't forge that signature?
Yes, I do.
In other words, Mr. Ridgely Pierce doesn't know his job.
Well, he's wrong anyway.
When you went into the locker room after lunch, were you alone?
I don't remember.
I think you do. Were you alone in the locker room?
Yes.
And you knew which was Elliot's locker?
Yes, of course.
Why did you go in there at all?
I've told you to put my 15 and 6 away.
Why?
I thought it'd be safer.
Why safer than your pocket?
I don't know.
You had it in your pocket at dinner time. Why the sudden fear for its safety?
I tell you, I
It was
don't
rather
know.
an odd thing to do, wasn't it? The money was perfectly safe in your pocket. Why did you suddenly feel yourself impelled to put it away in your locker?
I don't
Was it
know.
because you knew you would be alone in the locker room at that time?
No.
Where was Elliot's locker in relation to yours?
Next to it but one.
Next but one. What time did Elliot put his postal order in his locker?
I don't know. I didn't even know he had a postal order in his locker. I didn't know he had a postal order at all.
And yet you say he was a great friend of yours.
He didn't tell me he had one.
How very secretive of him. What time did you get to the locker room?
I don't remember.
Was it shortly after dinner?
Yes, I think so.
What did you do on leaving the locker room?
I've told you. I went for permission to go to the post office.
What time was that?
About 2:15.
Dinner is over at 2:45, which means that you were alone in the locker room for half an hour.
I wasn't there all that time.
How long were you there?
About 5 minutes.
What were you doing for the other 25?
I don't remember.
It's odd how good your memory is about some things and how bad about others.
Perhaps I waited outside the CO's office.
Perhaps you waited outside the CO's office and perhaps no one saw you there either.
No, but I think they
What
did.
were you thinking about outside the CO's office for 25 minutes?
I don't remember. I don't even know if I was there. Perhaps I wasn't there at all.
No, perhaps you were still in the locker room rifling Elliot's locker.
Sir Robert, I must ask you.
Quiet!
I remember someone did something outside the CO's office. A chap called Casey. I remember I spoke to him.
What did you say?
I said, come down to the post office with me. I'm going to catch a postal order.
Cash a postal
I'm in
order.
debt.
You said cash. Why did you say cash if you meant get?
I don't know.
I suggest cash was the truth.
No, it wasn't. You're muddling me.
You seem easily muddled. How many other lies have you told?
None, really,
I
I
suggest
haven't.
your whole testimony is a lie.
it's the truth.
I suggest there is barely one single word of truth in anything you have said, either to me or to the judge advocate or to the commander. I suggest that you broke into Elliot's locker, that you stole a postal order for 5 shillings belonging to Elliot, and that you cashed it by means of forging his name.
I didn't.
I suggest that you did it for a joke, meaning to give Elliot the 5 shillings back, but that when you met him and he said he'd reported the matter, you got frightened and decided to keep quiet.
No, it isn't true.
I suggest that by continuing to deny your guilt, you are causing great hardship to your own family and considerable annoyance to high and important persons in this country.
That's a disgraceful thing to say.
I suggest that the time has at last come for you to undo some of the misery you have caused by confessing to us all now that you are a forger, a liar, and a thief.
I'm not. I didn't do it.
This is outrageous, sir.
Kate, dear, I'm late. I'm terribly sorry.
Can I drop you anywhere? My car is at the door.
No, I thank you.
Oh, send all this stuff round to my chambers tomorrow morning, will you?
But will you need it now?
Oh, yes. The boy is plainly innocent. I accept the brief.
The Admiralty, during the whole of this long drawn-out dispute, have at no time acted hastily or ill-advisedly, and it is a matter of mere histrionic hyperbole for the right honourable and learned gentleman opposite to characterize the conduct of my department as that of callousness so inhuman as to amount to deliberate malice towards the boy Winslow. Such unfounded accusations I can well choose to ignore. An honourable member, you can't. Honourable members opposite may interrupt as much as they please, but I repeat, there is nothing whatever that the Admiralty has done or failed to do in the case of this cadet for which I, as First Lord, need to apologise. Further opposition interruptions. Oh, I must say, it looks as if the First Lord's having rather a rough passage. I trust my reading isn't keeping you awake. I say, I trust my reading isn't keeping you awake. Oh, Grace.
Poor sleepy little lamb. It's long past his bedtime.
Grace, dear, at this very moment, your poor, sleepy little lamb is the subject of a very violent and heated debate in the House of Commons. I should have thought that in the circumstances it might have been possible for him to contrive to stay awake for a few minutes past his bedtime.
I expect he's overexcited.
A picture of overexcitement. Ronnie! Ronnie!
Yes, Father?
I am reading the account of the debate. Would you like to listen, or would you rather go to bed?
Oh, I'd like to listen, of course, Father. I was listening too, only I had my eyes shut.
Very well. The First Lord continued, amid further interruptions. The chief point of criticism against the Admiralty appears to centre on the purely legal question of the petition of right brought by Mr. Arthur Winslow and the Admiralty's demurrer thereto. Sir Robert Morton has made great play with his eloquent reference to the liberty of the individual, menaced, as he puts it, by the new despotism of bureaucracy. And I was as moved as any honourable member opposite by his resonant use of the words, "Let right be done," the time-honoured phrase with which, in his opinion, the Attorney General should, without question, have endorsed Mr. Winslow's petition of right. Nevertheless, the matter is not nearly as simple as he appears to imagine. Cadet Ronald Winslow was a servant of the Crown, and has therefore no more right than any other member of His Majesty's forces to sue the Crown in open court. To allow him to do so would undoubtedly raise the most dangerous precedents. There is no doubt whatever in my mind that in certain cases, private rights may have to be sacrificed for the public good. And what other excuse, pray, did Charles I make for ship money? Ronnie! Would you believe it?
Oh, he's dead tired. I'd better get him to his bed.
No, if he must sleep, let him sleep there.
Oh, but he'd be so much more comfy in his little bed.
I dare say, but the debate continues. And until it's ended, the cause of it all will certainly not make himself comfy in his little bed.
There are 3 more reporters in the hall, sir, want to see you very urgently. Shall I let them in?
No, certainly not. I issued a statement yesterday. Until the debate is over, I have nothing more to say.
Well, yes, sir, that's what I told them, but they wouldn't go.
Well, make them. Use force if necessary.
Yes, sir. Well, and shall I cut some sandwiches for Miss Kate as she missed her dinner?
Yes, Violet. Good idea.
Yes. No, good. No more statements.
Grace, dear.
Yes?
I fancy this might be a good opportunity of talking to Violet.
No, dear.
Meaning that it isn't a good opportunity? Or meaning that you have no intention at all of ever talking to Violet?
I'll do it one day, Arthur. Tomorrow, perhaps. Not now.
I believe you do better to grasp the nettle. Delay only adds to your worries.
My worries. What do you know about my worries?
A good deal, Grace. But I feel they would be a lot lessened if you faced the situation squarely.
It's easy for you to talk, Arthur. You don't have to do it.
I will, if you like.
No, dear.
If you explain the dilemma to her carefully, if you even show her the figures I jotted down for you yesterday, I venture to think you won't find her unreasonable.
It won't be easy for her to find another place.
You'll give her an excellent reference.
That doesn't alter the fact that she's never been properly trained as a parlour maid. And, well, you know yourself we're always having to explain her to people. No, Arthur. I don't mind how many figures she's shown. It's still a brutal thing to do.
Facts are brutal things.
Facts? I don't think I know what facts are anymore.
The facts of this moment are that we have a half of the income we had a year ago, and we're living at nearly the same rate. However you look at it, that's bad economics.
I'm not talking about economics, Arthur. I'm talking about ordinary, common or garden facts. Things we took for granted a year ago and which now don't seem to matter anymore.
Such as?
Such as a happy home, and peace and quiet, and an ordinary, respectable life and some sort of future for us and our children. The last year you seem to have thrown all that overboard, Arthur, and there's your reward for it, I suppose. And it's all very exciting and important, I'm sure, but it doesn't bring back any of the things we've lost. I can only pray you know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing, Grace. I'm going to publish my son's innocence before the world, and for that end, I am not prepared to weigh the cost.
The cost may be out of all proportion.
It may be. That doesn't concern me. I hate heroics, Grace, but you force me to say this. An injustice has been done. I'm going to set it right, and there's no sacrifice in the world I'm not prepared to make in order to do so.
Oh, I wish I could see the sense of it all. He's perfectly happy. Going to a good school, doing well. No one need ever have known about Osborne if you hadn't shouted it out to the whole world. Now, whatever happens, he'll be the boy in that Winslow case, the boy who stole that postal order.
The boy who didn't steal that postal order.
What's the difference? With millions talking and gossiping, a did or a didn't hardly matters. The Winslow boy is bad enough. You talk about sacrificing everything for him, Arthur. But when he's grown up, he won't thank you for it, Arthur. Even though you've given your life to publishing his innocence, as you call it. Yes, Arthur, your life. You talk gaily about arthritis and a touch of gout and old age and all the rest of it. You know as well as any of the doctors what's really the matter with you. You're destroying yourself, Arthur, and me. And the children besides. And for what? I'd like to know. I've asked you and Kate to tell me 100 times, and you never can. For what, Arthur?
For justice, Grace.
Oh, yes. That all sounds very noble. But are you sure it's true? Are you sure it isn't just plain pride and self-importance and sheer brute stubbornness?
No, Grace, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is.
No, Arthur. This time I'm not going to cry and say I'm sorry and make it all up again. I can stand anything if there's a reason for it. But for no reason at all. It's unfair to ask so much of me, Arthur. It's unfair.
What's the matter, Father?
Your mother is a little upset.
Why? Aren't things going well?
Oh, yes, very well. Very well indeed. You better go to bed now, Ronnie. You'll be more comfortable. Thank you, Violet. Oh, Violet.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been with us?
24 years come April, sir.
As long as that.
Miss Kate was that high when I first come, and Mr. Dickey hadn't even been thought of.
I remember your coming to us now. I remember it well. What do you think of this case, Violet?
Oh, a fine old rumpus that is, and no mistake, sir.
It is, isn't it? A fine old rumpus.
There was a bit in the evening news. Did you read it, sir?
No, what did it say?
Oh, about how it was a fuss about nothing and a shocking waste of the government's time, but how it was a good thing all the same because it could only happen in England.
There seems to be a certain lack of logic in that argument.
Well, perhaps they put it a bit different, so still, that's what it said, all right. And when you think it's all because of our master, Ronnie, I have to laugh sometimes when I think about it. I really do. I mean, wasting the government's time at his age. I never did. Well, wonders will never cease.
I know. Wonders will never cease.
Well, would that be all, sir?
Yes, Violet, that'll be all.
Oh, good evening, Violet.
Good evening, miss.
Hello, Father. An honourable member described that this evening as a piteous little figure crying aloud to humanity for justice and redress. I wish he could see him now.
Oh, it's long past his bedtime. What's happened? Is the debate over?
As good as. The First Lord gave an assurance that there would be no inquiry at Osborne or Dartmouth without first informing the parents. That seemed to satisfy most members.
But what about our case? Is he going to allow us a fair trial?
Apparently not.
But that's iniquitous. I thought it would be forced to.
I thought so too. The House evidently thought otherwise.
Will there be a division?
There may be. If there is, the government will win.
What is the motion?
To reduce the First Lord's salary by £100. Naturally, nobody really wants to do that. These for me.
Yes. So we're back where we started, then.
It looks like it.
The debate has done us no good at all.
It's aired the case a little, perhaps. A few thousand more people will say to each other at breakfast tomorrow, that boy ought to be allowed a fair trial.
What's the good of that if they can't make themselves heard?
I think they can, given time.
Given time? But didn't Sir Robert make any protest when the First Lord refused a trial?
Not a verbal protest, something far more spectacular and dramatic. He had his feet up on the Treasury table and his hat down over his eyes during most of the First Lord's speech. And then suddenly, he got up very deliberately, glared at the First Lord, threw a whole bundle of notes onto the floor and stalked out of the House. Made a magnificent effect. If I hadn't known, I could have sworn he was genuinely indignant.
Of course he was genuinely indignant. So would any man of feeling be.
Sir Robert, father dear, is not a man of feeling. I don't think any emotion at all can stir that fishy heart.
Except perhaps a single-minded love of justice.
Nonsense. Single-minded love of Sir Robert Morton.
Oh, you're very ungrateful to him, considering all he's done for us these past months.
I'm not ungrateful, father. He's been wonderful. I admit it freely. No one could have fought a harder fight.
Well, then.
It's his motives I question. At least I don't question them at all. I know them.
What are they?
First, publicity. You know, look at me. The staunch defender of the little man. And secondly, a nice popular stick to beat the government with. Both very useful to an ambitious man. Luckily for him, we've provided them.
Luckily for us too, Kate.
Oh, I agree, father. But don't fool yourself about him for all that. The man is a fish. A hard, cold-blooded, supercilious, sneering fish.
Sir Robert Morton.
Good evening. Has something gone down the wrong way? Can I assist? Good evening, sir. I thought I would call and give you an account of the day's proceedings, but I see your daughter has forestalled me.
Did you know I was in the gallery?
In such a charming hat, how could I have missed you?
It was very good of you to call, sir, nevertheless.
Ah, the casus belli. Dormant. No, I beg of you, please, do not disturb his innocent slumbers.
Innocent slumbers?
Exactly. Besides, I fear since our first encounter, he is, rather pardonably, a trifle nervous of me.
Will you betray a technical secret, Sir Robert? What happened in that first examination to make you so sure of his innocence?
3 things. First of all, he made far too many damaging admissions. A guilty person would have been much more careful, much more on his guard. Secondly, I laid him a trap. And thirdly, left him a loophole. Anyone who was guilty would have fallen into the one and darted through the other. He did neither.
The trap was to ask him suddenly what time Elliot put the postal order in his locker, wasn't it?
Yes.
And the loophole?
I then suggested to him that he had stolen the postal order for a joke, which, had he been guilty, he would surely have admitted to as being the lesser of 2 evils.
I see. It was very cleverly thought out.
Thank you.
May we offer you some refreshment, Sir Robert, of whiskey and soda?
No, thank you. Nothing at all.
My daughter has told me of your demonstration during the First Lord's speech. She described it as magnificent.
Did she? That was good of her. It's a very old trick, you know. I've done it many times in the courts. It's nearly always surprisingly effective. Was the First Lord at all put out by it, did you notice?
How could he have failed to be? I do wish you could have seen it. When did this come?
A few minutes ago. Do you know the writing?
Yes.
Whose it is?
Shouldn't bother to read it if I were you.
Will you forgive me?
Of course.
Well, what do you think the next step should be?
I have already been considering that, Miss Winslow. I believe that perhaps the best plan would be to renew our efforts to get the Director of Public Prosecutions to act.
Think there's any chance of that?
Oh, yes. In the main, it will chiefly be a question of making ourselves a confounded nuisance.
Certainly done that quite successfully so far, thanks to you.
Ah, that is perhaps the only quality I was born with, the ability to make myself a confounded nuisance.
Father, Sir Robert thinks we might get the Director of Public Prosecutions to act.
What?
We were discussing how to proceed with the case.
The case? Yes, we must think of that, mustn't we? How to proceed with the case. I'm afraid I don't think, all things considered, that much purpose would be served by going on.
Of course we must go on.
It is not for you to choose, sir. The choice is mine.
Then you must reconsider. To give up now would be insane.
Insane? My sanity has already been called in question tonight for carrying the case as far as I have.
Whatever the contents of that letter, or whatever has happened to make you lose heart, I insist that we continue the fight.
Insist we? It is my fight alone. And it is for me alone to judge when the time has come to give up.
Give up? But why? Give up in heaven's name, and why?
I have made many sacrifices for this case. Some of them I had no right to make, but I made them nonetheless. But there is a limit, and I have reached it. I'm sorry, Sir Robert. More sorry, perhaps, than you are. But the Winslow case is now closed.
Balderdash!
My father doesn't mean what he says, Sir Robert.
I'm glad to hear it.
Perhaps I should explain this letter.
No, Kate.
Father, Sir Robert already knows so much about our family affairs, I really don't see it'll matter much if he learns a little more. This letter is from a certain Colonel Wotherstone, who's father of the man I'm engaged to. We've always known he was opposed to the case, so it really comes as no surprise. In it, he says that our efforts to discredit the Admiralty in the House of Commons today have resulted merely in making the name of Winslow a nationwide laughingstock. I think that's his phrase. Yes, a nationwide laughingstock.
I don't care for his English.
Not very good, is it? He goes on to say that unless my father will give him a firm undertaking to drop this whining and reckless agitation, I suppose he must mean the case, he will exert every bit of influence he has over his son to prevent him marrying me.
I see. An ultimatum.
Yes, but a pointless one.
He has no influence over his son?
A little, naturally, but his son is of age and his own master.
Is he dependent on his father for money?
He gets an allowance, but we can both live perfectly well without it.
Well, sir.
I'm afraid I can't go back on what I've already said. I will give you a decision in a few days.
Your daughter seems prepared to take the risk.
I am not. Not at least until I know how great a risk it is.
How do you estimate the risk, Miss Winslow?
Negligible.
I see. May I take a cigarette, too?
Yes, do. Thought you didn't smoke.
Occasionally. I really must apologize to you, sir, for speaking to you as I did just now. It was unforgivable.
Not at all. You were upset at giving up the case, and to be frank, I liked you for it.
It has been rather a tiring day. The House of Commons is a peculiarly exhausting place, you know. Too little ventilation and far too much hot air. I really am truly sorry.
Please.
Of course, you must decide about the case as you wish. That really is the most charming hat, Miss Winslow.
Glad you like it.
It seems decidedly wrong to me that a young lady of your political persuasion should be allowed to adorn herself with such a very feminine allurement. It really looks so awfully like trying to have the best of both worlds.
I'm not a militant, you know, Sir Robert. I don't go around smashing shop windows with a hammer or pouring acid down pillar boxes.
I'm truly glad to hear it. Both those activities would be quite unsuitable in that hat. I have never yet fully grasped what active steps you do take to propagate your cause, Miss Winslow.
I'm an organising secretary at the West London branch of the Women's Suffrage Association.
Indeed. Is the work hard?
Very.
But not, I should imagine, particularly lucrative.
The work is voluntary and unpaid.
Dear me. What sacrifices you young ladies seem prepared to make for your convictions.
Mr. Wotherstone's in the hall, miss. Says he'd like a word with you in private. Most particularly.
Oh. I'll come out to him.
No, see him in here. You wouldn't mind coming to the dining room, would you, Sir Robert, for a moment?
Not in the least.
All right, Violet.
Will you come in, sir?
Hello, John.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I don't think you've met Sir Robert Morton.
No, I haven't. How do you do, sir?
How do you do? I think you promised me a whiskey and soda. May I offer my very belated congratulations?
Congratulations. Oh, yes, thank you, sir. Is he asleep?
Yes.
You're sure he's not charming?
Yes.
My father's written your father a letter.
I know, I've read it.
Oh,
Did you?
yes. He showed it to me. Well, what's his answer?
My father? I don't suppose he'll send one.
You think he'll ignore it?
Isn't that the best answer to blackmail?
It's damned high-handed of the old man, I admit.
High-handed?
I tried to get him not to send it.
I'm glad.
The trouble is, he's perfectly serious.
I never thought he wasn't.
If your father does decide to go on with the case, I'm very much afraid he'll do everything he threatens.
Forbid the match?
Yes.
Isn't that rather an empty threat, John?
Well, there's always the allowance.
Yes. There's always the allowance.
I tell you, Kate, darling, this is going to need damned careful handling. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves in the soup.
Without your allowance, would we be in the soup?
And without your settlement. My dear girl, of course we would. Dash it all, I can't even manage on my pay as it is, but with two of us...
I heard it said that two can live as cheaply as one.
Don't you believe it? Two can live as cheaply as two, and that's all there is to it.
I see, I didn't know.
Unlike you, I have a practical mind, Kate. I'm sorry. But it's no good dashing blindly ahead without thinking of these things first. The problem has got to be faced.
I'm ready to face it, John. What do you suggest?
Well, I think you should consider very carefully before you take the next step.
I can assure you we will. The question is, what is the next step?
Well, this is the way I see it. I'm going to be honest now. I hope you don't mind.
No, I should welcome it.
Your young brother over there pinches, or doesn't pinch, a 5-bob postal order. For over a year, you and your father fight a magnificent fight on his behalf, and I'm sure everyone admires you for it.
Your father hardly seems to.
He's die-hard, like these old admirals you've been up against. I meant ordinary, reasonable people like myself. But now look. You've had 2 inquiries, the petition of right case, which the Admiralty had thrown out of court, and the appeal. And now, good heavens, you've had the whole damned House of Commons getting themselves worked up into a frenzy about it. Surely, darling, that's enough for you. My God. Surely the case can end there.
Yes, I suppose the case can end there.
He won't mind.
I know he won't.
Look at him. He's perfectly happy and content, not a care in the world. How do you know what's going on in his mind? Be so sure he didn't do it.
I'm not so sure he didn't do it.
Good Lord, then why in heaven's name have you and your father spent all this time and money trying to prove his innocence?
His innocence or guilt aren't important to me. They are to my father, not to me. I believe he didn't do it, but I may be wrong. To prove he didn't do it is hardly of more interest to me than the identity of the college servant or whoever it was who did it. The only thing that matters to me is that people should know that a government department has ignored a fundamental human right, and it should be forced to acknowledge it. That's all that's important to me,
But, darling,
John.
after all those long, noble words, it does really resolve itself to a question of a 14-year-old kid and a 5-bob postal order, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, now look. There's a European war blowing up. There's a cold strike on. There's a fair chance of a civil war in Ireland, and there's 101 other things on the horizon at the moment that you genuinely could call important. And yet, with all that on its mind, the House of Commons takes a whole day to discuss him and his bally postal order. Surely you must see that's a little out of proportion.
All I know is, John, that if ever the time comes when the House of Commons has so much on its mind that it can't find time to discuss a Ronnie Winslow and his bally postal order, then this country will be a far poorer place than it is now. But you needn't go on, John D. You've said quite enough already. I entirely see your point of view.
I don't know whether you realise that all this publicity you're getting is making the name of Winslow a bit of a...
Nationwide laughingstock, that's what your father said.
Well, that's putting it a bit steep. But people do find the case a bit ridiculous, you know. I mean, I get chaps coming out to me in the mess all the time and saying... I say, is it true you're going to marry the Winslow girl? You better be careful. You'll find yourself up in front of the House of Lords for pitching the adjutant's bath. Things like that. They're not awfully funny.
That's nothing. They're singing a verse about us at the Alhambra. Winslow one day went to heaven and found a poor fellow in quad. The fellow said, I didn't do it. So naturally, Winslow sued God.
Well done. You see?
Yes, I see. Do you want to marry me, John?
What?
I said, do you want to marry me?
Of course I do. You know I do. We've been engaged for over a year now. Have I ever wavered before?
No, never before.
I'm not wavering now, not a bit. I'm only telling you what I think is the best course for us to take.
But isn't it already too late? Even if we did drop the case, would you still want to marry the Winslow girl?
Well, that would blow over in no time.
And we'd have the allowance.
Yes, we would.
And that's so important.
It is, darling. I'm sorry, but you can't shame me into saying it isn't.
I didn't mean to shame you.
Oh, yes, you did. I know that tone of voice.
I'm sorry.
Well, now, what's the answer?
I love you, John, and I want to be your wife.
Well, then, that's all I want to know. Darling, I'm sure nothing so stupid and trivial could possibly come between us.
Hello? Yes. Will you wait? Sir Robert, someone wants to speak to you on the telephone.
Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt.
You didn't. We'd finished our talk.
How delicious. May I help myself?
Do.
Hello. Yes, Michael. F.E.? I didn't know he was going to speak. I see. Go on. Thank you, Michael. There's been a most interesting development in the house.
What?
My secretary tells me that a barrister friend of mine, who quite unknown to me was interested in the case, got on his feet shortly after 9:30 and delivered one of the most scathing denunciations of a government department ever heard in the House. What a shame we missed it. His style is quite superb.
What happened?
The debate revived, of course. And the First Lord, who must have felt himself fairly safe, suddenly found himself under attack from all parts of the House. It appears that rather than risk a division, he has this moment given an undertaking that he will instruct the Attorney General to endorse our petition of right. The case of Winslow versus Rex can now therefore come to court. Well, sir, what are my instructions?
The decision is no longer mine. You must ask my daughter.
What are my instructions, Miss Winslow?
You really need my instructions, Sir Robert? Aren't they already on the petition? Doesn't it say let right be done?
Kate! Good night.
Well, then, we must endeavor to see what it is.
Mother! Violet! Anyone about? Hello? No, not senior, junior. I don't know where he is. Daily Mail. No, I'm the brother. Elder brother, that's right. Well, I'm in the banking business. That's right, following in father's footsteps. My views on the case? Well, I don't know that I have any. Except, I mean, I hope we win and all that. No, I haven't been in court. I've only just arrived from Reading. Reading? Yes, that's where I work. Yes, I've come up for the last 2 days of the trial. Verdict's expected tomorrow, isn't it? 22, last March. 7 years older. No, he was 13 when it happened, but now he's 15. Well, I suppose if I'm anything, I'm a sort of liberal conservative. Single? No, no immediate prospects. I say, is this at all interesting to you? Well, a perfectly ordinary kid, just like any other. Makes a noise, does fretwork, doesn't wash and all that. Doesn't wash. I say, don't take that too literally. I mean, he does sometimes. Yes, all right, goodbye.
Everybody out. You're thinner. And I like that new suit.
Straight from Reading Savile Row. Off the peg at 37 6. I said, does that go on all the time?
All the blessed time. 4 days now, it simply hasn't stopped.
I had to fight my way in through an army of reporters and people.
Oh, I know. You didn't say anything to them, I hope, Dickie dear. It's best not to say a word.
Don't think I said anything much. Oh, yes, I did say that I personally thought he did it.
Dickie, you didn't. Oh, I see, it's a joke. Well, you mustn't say things like that, Dickie dear, even in fun.
How's it all going?
Oh, I don't know. I've been there 4 whole days now, and I haven't understood a word that's going on. Kate says that the judge is against us, but he seems a charming old gentleman to me. And Sir Robert is so rude to him. Nobody in. Arthur! Lunch! I'll be straight down. Dickie's here. Kate takes the morning sessions, and then she comes back and relieves me with Arthur, and then I go in the afternoon. So you can come with me, Dickie dear, when she comes in.
Will there be room for me?
Oh, yes. They reserve places for the family. You've never never seen such crowds. And the excitement. Cheers and applause and people being turned out. It's thrilling. You'll love it, Dickie.
Well, if I don't understand a word...
Oh, that doesn't matter. They all get so worked up about it that you find yourself getting worked up about it, too. Sir Robert and the Attorney General go at each other hammer and tongs. You wait until you see all about petitions and demurrers and prerogatives, things like that. Nothing to do with Ronnie at all, it seems to me.
Oh, how did Ronnie get on in the witness box?
2 days he was cross-examined. 2 whole days. Imagine it. Poor little bit. I must say, he didn't seem to mind. He said that 2 days with the Attorney General was nowhere near as bad as 2 minutes with Sir Robert. Kate thinks that he made a very good impression on the jury.
How is Kate, Mother?
Oh, I don't know. You heard about John, I suppose.
Yes, that's what I meant. How's she taken it?
Well, you never can tell with Kate, can you? She never shows her feelings much. We all think he's behaved very badly. Arthur! You shouldn't have come up those steps all by yourself.
I had little alternative.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I was talking to Dickie.
Oh, hello, Dickie. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Father.
I've been forced to adopt this ludicrous form of propulsion. I apologize. You look very well. A trifle thinner, perhaps?
Hard work, Father.
Or late hours.
You can't keep late hours in Reading.
You could keep late hours anywhere. I've had quite a good report about you from Mr. Lamb.
Good egg. He's a decent old stick, the old bar lamb. Took him racing last Saturday. Had the time of his life and lost his shirt.
Did he? I've no doubt that given the chance, you'll succeed in converting the entire Reading branch of the Westminster Bank into a bookmaking establishment. Mr. Lamb says you've joined the Territorials.
Yes, Father.
Why have you done that?
Well, from all accounts, there's a fair chance of a bit of a scrap quite soon. If there is, I don't want it to be all over before I can get in on it.
If there is what you call a scrap, you'll do far better to stay in the bank.
Oh, no, Father. I mean, the bank's all right, but still. Chap can't help looking forward to a bit of a change. I can always go back to the bank afterwards.
No, Arthur, you can't do that.
Why not?
It annoys the exchange.
I prefer to annoy the exchange than have the exchange annoy me. Catherine's late. She was in at 1:30 yesterday.
Perhaps they're taking the lunch interval later today.
A lunch interval? This isn't a cricket match. Nor, may I say, is it a matinee at the Gaiety. Why are you wearing that highly unsuitable get-up?
Oh, don't you like it, dear? I think it's one of Madame Dupont's best.
Grace, your son is facing a charge of theft and forgery.
Oh, dear, it is so difficult. I simply can't be seen in the same dress day after day. I tell you what, Arthur, I'll put on my black coat and skirt tomorrow for the verdict.
Did you say my lunch was ready?
Yes, it's only cold. I made the salad myself. Violet and Cook are at the trial.
Is Violet still with you? She was under sentence last time I saw you.
She's been under sentence for the last 6 months, poor thing, only she doesn't know it. Neither your father nor I have the courage to tell her.
I have the courage to tell her.
Well, it's funny you don't then, dear.
I will.
No. When it has to be done, I will do it.
You see, Dickie, these taunts of cowardice are daily flung at my head, but should I take them up, I'm forbidden to move in the matter. Such is the logic of women.
How is he? Will you take him away after the trial?
He's promised to go to a nursing home.
Do you think he will?
How do I know? He'll probably find some new excuse.
Surely, if he loses this time, he's lost for good, isn't he?
So they all say, Dickie, dear. I can only pray that it's true.
How did you keep him away from the trial?
Kate and Sir Robert together. Took no notice at all of the doctor and me.
Poor old mother. You must have been having a pretty rotten time of it one way and another.
Well, I've had my say, Dickie, dear. He knows what I think. Not that he cares. Never has done all his life. Anyway, I've given up worrying now. He's always said that he knows what he's doing. I must just try to be around to pick up the pieces, I suppose.
Oh, the heat! Mother, can't you do get rid of those reporters. Oh, hello, Dickie.
Hello, Kate.
Come to be in at the death.
Is that what it's going to be?
Looks like it. I could cheerfully strangle that old brute of a judge, Mother. He's dead against us.
Oh, dear.
Sir Robert's very worried. He says the Attorney General's speech made a great impression on the jury. I must say, it was very clever. To listen to him yesterday, you would have thought that a verdict for Ronnie would simultaneously cause a mutiny in the Royal Navy and triumphant jubilation in Berlin.
You're late, Catherine.
Yes, I know, Father. I'm so sorry. There was such a big crowd, both inside and outside the court, that I couldn't get a cab. And I stayed to talk to Sir Robert.
Was there a bigger crowd than yesterday, Kate?
Yes, Mother, far bigger.
How did it go this morning?
Sir Robert finished his cross-examination of the postmistress. I thought he'd demolished her completely. She admitted she couldn't identify Ronnie in the commander's office. She admitted she couldn't be sure what time he came in. She admitted she was called away to the telephone while he bought his 15 and 6 postal order, and that all Osborne cadets looked alike to her in their uniforms, so it could quite easily have been another cadet who cashed the 5 shillings. It was a brilliant cross-examination, so quiet and gentle. He didn't bully her or frighten her, he just coaxed her into tying herself into knots. Then when he'd finished, the Attorney General got up and asked her again if she was absolutely positive that the same boy who bought the 15 and 6 postal order also cashed the 5 shilling one. Yes, she said. She was quite sure, because Ronnie was such a good-looking little boy that she had specially noticed him. Well, she hadn't said that in her examination in chief. I could see those 12 good men and true nodding away to each other. I believe it undid the whole of that magnificent cross-examination.
If she thought him so specially good-looking, why couldn't she identify him the same evening?
Don't ask me, Father. Ask the Attorney General. I'm sure he has a beautifully reasonable answer.
Ronnie, good-looking. What utter rot. She must be lying, that woman.
Oh, no. I thought you looked very good in the witness box yesterday, didn't you, Kate?
Yes, Mother.
Who else gave evidence for the other side?
The commander, the chief petty officer, and one of the other boys at the college.
Anything very damaging?
Nothing that we didn't expect. The boy showed obviously that he hated Ronnie and was torn to shreds by Sir Robert. The commander scored, though. He's an honest man. He genuinely believes Ronnie did it.
Is there anyone interesting in court today, Kate?
Yes, Mother. John Wotherstone.
John? Oh, I hope you didn't speak to him, dear.
Of course I did.
Kate, you didn't. What did he say?
He wished us luck.
The impertinence! The idea of John Wotherstone coming calmly up to you in court and wishing you luck. Well, I think it's a most disgraceful, cold-blooded...
Grace, you'll be late for the resumption.
Oh, will I? Are you ready, Dickie, dear?
Yes, Mother.
You don't think that old grey suit of yours that you paid so much money for...
What time are they resuming, Kate?
2 o'clock.
It's 2:20 now.
Oh, dear, we'll be terribly late. Kate, that's your fault. Now, Arthur, you must finish your lunch.
Yes, Grace.
You promise
I
me
promise.
now. I wonder if Violet will remember to pick up those onions on her way back. Perhaps I'd better do it myself. Kate, dear, I'm so sorry.
What for, Mother?
John proving such a bad hat. I never did like him, you know.
I know.
Now, Dickie, dear, when you get to the front door, put your head down and just charge through them all.
Why don't you go out by the garden?
Oh, no, dear, I wouldn't like to risk tearing this dress going through that hedge. Now, Dickie, dear, I always say, I'm the maid and don't know nothing, so don't be surprised.
Righto, Mother.
Are we going to lose this case, Kate? It's our last chance.
I know.
We've got to win it. What does Sir Robert think?
He seems very worried.
I wonder if you were right, Kate. I wonder if we could have had a better man.
No, Father, we couldn't have had a better man.
You admit that now, do you?
Only that he's the best advocate in England. And for some reason or other, prestige, I suppose. Seems genuinely anxious to win this case. I don't go back on anything else I've ever said about him.
The paper said that he began today by telling the judge she felt ill and might have to ask for an adjournment. I trust he won't collapse.
He won't. It was just another of those brilliant tricks of his he's always boasting about. Won him the sympathy of the court, and possibly... No, I won't say that.
Say it.
Possibly provided him with an excuse if he's beaten.
You don't like him, do you?
Nothing in him to like or dislike, Father. I admire him.
I trust you do not object to my employing this rather furtive entry. The crowds at the front door are most alarming, so I came through the garden.
Come in, Desmond. Why have you left the court?
Oh, my partner will be holding the fort. He's perfectly competent, I promise you.
I'm glad to hear it.
I wonder if I might see Catherine alone. I have a matter of some urgency to communicate to her.
Oh. Do you wish to hear this urgent matter, Kate?
Yes, Father.
Very well. I shall go and finish my lunch.
Allow me.
Thank you. I can manage this vehicle without assistance. Perhaps you wouldn't mind opening the door.
I fear I should have warned you of my visit. Perhaps I've interrupted.
No, Desmond. Please sit down.
Thank you. I'm afraid I have only a very short time. I must get back to court for the cross-examination of the judge advocate.
Yes, Desmond. Well?
I have a taxicab waiting at the end of the street.
How very extravagant of you, Desmond.
Yes. But it shows you how rushed this visit must necessarily be. The fact of the matter is, it suddenly occurred to me during the lunch adjournment that I'd better see you today.
Why?
I have a question to put to you, Kate, which, if I'd postponed putting until after the verdict, you might, who knows, have thought had been prompted by pity, if we had lost. Or, if we had won, your reply might, again, who knows, have been influenced by gratitude. Do you follow me, Kate?
Yes, Desmond, I think I do.
Ah. Then possibly you have some inkling of what the question is I have to put to you.
Yes, I think I have.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I ought, I know, to have followed the usual practice in such cases and told you I had no inkling whatever.
Oh, no. Your directness and honesty are two of the qualities I so much admire in you. I'm glad you've guessed. It makes my task the easier.
Will you, give me a few days to think it over?
Of course, of course.
I need hardly tell you, Desmond, how grateful I am.
There is no need, Kate. No need at all.
Well, doesn't keep your taxi waiting.
Don't bother my text! Forgive me, Kate. But you see, I know very well what your feelings for me really are.
You do, Desmond?
Yes, Kate. I know quite well they have never amounted to much more than a sort of, well, shall we say, friendliness. A warm friendliness, I hope. Yes, I think perhaps we can definitely say warm. But no more than that. That's true, isn't it?
Yes, Desmond.
I know. I know. Of course, the thing is, even if I prove the most devoted and adoring husband that ever lived, which I may say, if you give me the chance, I intend to be, your feelings for me would never, could never amount to more than that. When I was younger, it might perhaps have been a different story. When I played cricket for England. And, of course, perhaps even that would not have made so much difference. Perhaps you feel I cling too much to my past athletic prowess. I feel it myself sometimes, but the truth is, I have not much else to cling to, save that. And my love for you. The athletic prowess is fading, I'm afraid, with the years and the stiffening of the muscles. But my love for you will never fade.
That's very charmingly said, Desmond.
Don't make fun of me, Kate, please. I meant it, every word. However, let us take a more mundane approach and examine the facts. Fact 1, you don't love me and never can. Fact 2, I love you, always have and always will. That is the situation, and it is a situation which, after most careful consideration, I am fully prepared to accept. I reached this decision some months ago, but thought at first it would be better to wait until this case, which is so much on all our minds, should be over. Then at lunch today, I determined to anticipate the verdict tomorrow and let you know what was in my mind at once. No matter what you feel or don't feel for me, no matter what you feel for anyone else, I want you to be my wife.
I see. Thank you, Desmond. That makes everything much clearer.
There is much more that I had meant to say, but I shall put it in a letter.
Yes, do, Desmond.
Then I may expect your answer in a few days.
Yes, Desmond.
I must get back to court. How do you think it went this morning?
I thought the postmistress restored the Admiralty's case with that point about Ronnie's looks.
Oh, no, not at all. There's still the overwhelming fact that she couldn't identify him. What a brilliant cross-examination, was it not?
Brilliant.
He's a strange man, Sir Robert. At times so cold and distant and,
Fish-like.
Fish-like, exactly. And yet he has a real passion about this case, a real passion. I happen to know... Of course, this must on no account go any further, but I happen to know that he has made a very, very great personal sacrifice in order to bring it to court.
Sacrifice? Of what, another brief?
Oh, no, there would be no sacrifice to him, no. He was offered... You really promised to keep this to yourself?
My dear Desmond, whatever the government offered him can't be all that startling. He's in the opposition.
As it happens, it was quite startling and a most graceful compliment, if I may say so, to his performance as Attorney General under the last government.
What was he offered, Desmond?
The appointment of Lord Chief Justice. He turned it down simply in order to be able to carry on with the case of Winslow versus Rex. Strange are the ways of men, are they not? Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye, Desmond.
May I come in now?
Yes, Father, he's gone.
I'm rather tired of being gazed at from the street while eating my mutton as though I were an animal at the zoo.
Been a fool, Father.
Have you, my dear?
An utter fool.
In default of further information, I can only repeat, have you, my dear?
There can be no further information. I'm on the pledge of secrecy.
Oh. What did Desmond want?
To marry me.
I trust the folly you were referring to wasn't your acceptance of him.
No. Would it be such folly, though?
Lunacy.
I don't know. He's very nice. He's doing well as a solicitor.
And either very compelling reasons for marrying him.
Seriously, I shall have to think it over.
Oh, think it over, by all means. But decide against it.
I'm nearly 30, you know.
30 isn't the end of life.
Might be. For an unmarried woman with not much looks.
Oh, rubbish. Better far to live and die an old maid than to marry Desmond.
Even an old maid must eat.
I'm leaving you and your mother everything, you know.
Everything?
There's still a little left. Did you take my suggestion as regards your Women's Suffrage Association?
Yes, Father.
You demanded a salary.
I asked for one.
And they are going to give it to you, I trust.
Yes, Father, £2 a week.
That's insulting.
No. It's generous. It's all they can afford. We're not a very rich organisation, you know.
You'll have to think of something else.
What else? Darning socks? About my only other accomplishment.
There must be something useful you can do.
Don't think the work I'm doing at the WSA is useful. You may be right. But it's the only work I'm fitted for all the same. No, Father, the choice is simple. Either I marry Desmond and settle down into a comfortable and not quite useless existence, or I go on for the rest of my life earning £2 a week in the service of a hopeless cause.
A hopeless cause? I've never heard you say that before.
I've never felt it before. John's getting married next month.
Did he tell you?
Yes. He was very apologetic about it.
Apologetic?
He needn't have been. It's a girl I know slightly. She'll make him a good wife.
Is he in love with her?
No more than he was with me. Perhaps even a little less.
Why is he marrying us sooner
After jilting me. Because he thinks there's going to be a war. And if there is, his regiment will be among the first to go overseas. Besides, she's a general's daughter. His father approves strongly. Very suitable.
Poor Kate. I've messed up your life, haven't I?
No, Father. Any messing up that's been done has been done by me.
I'm so sorry, Kate. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. We both knew what we were doing.
Did we?
I think we did.
And yet our motives seem to have been different all along. Yours and mine, Kate. Can we both have been right?
I believe we can. I believe we have been.
And yet they've always been so infernally logical, our opponents, haven't they?
I'm afraid logic's never been quite on our side.
Brute stubbornness. A selfish refusal to admit defeat. That's what your mother thinks have been our motives.
Perhaps she's right. Perhaps that's all they have been.
But perhaps brute stubbornness isn't such a bad quality in the face of injustice.
Or in the face of tyranny. If you could go back, Father, and choose again, would your choice be different?
Perhaps.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I still say we both knew what we were doing, and we were right to do it.
Dear Kate. Thank you. You're not going to marry Desmond, are you?
In the words of the Prime Minister, Father, wait and see.
Oh, what's that boy shouting, Kate?
Winslow case latest.
It didn't sound to me like reason. Result?
No, there must be some mistake.
Oh, sir. Oh, sir.
What's happened?
Oh, Miss Kate. What a shame you missed him. Just after they came back from luncheon. Oh, Mrs. Winslow wasn't there neither, nor Master Ronnie. The cheering and the shouting and the carrying on, you never heard anything like it in all your life. And Sir Robert standing by the table with his wig on crooked, the tears running down his face. I mean, running down his face they were. And him not able to speak because of the noise. I mean, Cook and me, we did a bit of crying too. We just couldn't help it. We couldn't, you know. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, we did enjoy ourselves. And then Cook had her hat knocked off by the men behind. He was cheering and shouting and waving his arms, something chronic. Oh, you'd have laughed, Mr. Sear. She was that cross. Oh, but she didn't mind, really. She was only pretending. And we kept on cheering, and the judge kept on shouting, but it was no good. because even the jury joined in, and some of them climbed out the box to shake hands with Sir Robert. And then outside in the street was just the same. I mean, you couldn't move with the crowd. You'd have thought they'd all gone mad the way they was carrying on. And some of them were shouting good old Winslow and singing, for he's a jolly good fellow. And Cook had her hat knocked off again. And oh, it was lovely. Well, sir, you must be nice and pleased now it's all over.
Yes, Violet, I am.
That's right. I always said it'd come all right in the end, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
2 years, all but 1 month it's been now since Master Ronnie come home that day. Fancy.
Yes.
No, I don't mind telling you, sir, I did wonder sometimes whether you and Miss Kate weren't just wasting your time carrying on the way you have been. But still, oh, you couldn't have felt like that if you'd been in the court today. Oh, sir, Mrs. Winslow asked me to remember most particular to pick up some onions on the way back from the greengrocer, but what was
Oh, that's all right, Violet. I think I heard Mrs. Winslow say she was going to pick them up herself on the way back.
I see, miss. Oh, poor madam. Oh, but what a sell for her to get to the court and find it's all over. Well, sir, congratulations, I'm sure.
Thank you, Violet. It would appear, then, that we've won.
Yes, but it would appear that we won.
I would have liked to have been there.
It's Sir Robert Morton.
I thought you might like to hear the actual terms of the Attorney General's statement, so I jotted it down for you. I say now, on behalf of the Admiralty, that I accept the declaration of Ronald Arthur Winslow that he did not write the name on the postal order, that he did not take it, and that he did not cash it, and that consequently he was innocent of the charge which was brought against him 2 years ago. I make that statement without any reservation of any description, intending it to be a complete acceptance of the boy's statement.
It's rather hard for me to find the words I should speak to you.
Pray do not trouble yourself to search for them. Let us take these rather tiresome and conventional expressions of gratitude for granted, shall we? Now, on the question of damages and costs, I fear we shall find the Admiralty rather niggardly. You are likely still to be left considerably out of pocket. However, doubtless we can apply a slight spur to the First Lord's posterior in the House of Commons.
Please, sir, no more trouble, I beg. Let the matter rest here. That is all I've ever asked for.
A pity you were not in court, Miss Winslow. The verdict appeared to cause quite a stir.
So I heard. Why did the Admiralty throw up the case?
It was a foregone conclusion. Once the handwriting expert had been discredited, not for the first time in legal history, I knew we had a sporting chance, and no jury in the world would have convicted on the postmistress's evidence.
But this morning you seemed so depressed.
Did I? The heat in the courtroom was very trying, you know. Perhaps I was a little fatigued.
Oh, sir, the gentleman at the front door say, please, will you make a statement? They say they won't go away until you do.
Very well, Violet. Thank you. What shall I say?
I hardly think it matters. Whatever you say will have little bearing on what they write.
What shall I say, Kate?
You'll think of something.
No, I decline to meet the press in this ridiculous chariot. Get me my stick.
Father, you know what the
Get me my stick. I could say I'm happy to have lived long enough to have seen justice done to my son.
No, that's a little gloomy, Father. You're going to live for ages yet.
Am I? Wait and see. I could say this victory is not mine. It is the people who have triumphed, as they always will triumph over despotism. How does that strike you, sir? A trifle pretentious, perhaps?
Perhaps. I should say it nonetheless. It will be very popular.
Perhaps I'd better say what I really feel, which is merely, thank God we beat him.
Miss Winslow, might I be rude enough to ask you for a little of your excellent whiskey?
Of course.
That is very kind. Perhaps you would forgive me not getting up. The heat in the courtroom was really so infernal.
Are you feeling all right, Sir Robert?
Just a slight nervous reaction, that is all. Besides, I have not been feeling myself all day. I told the judge so this morning, if you remember. But I doubt if he believed me. He thought it was a trick. What suspicious minds people have they not? Thank you.
Sir Robert, I have a confession and an apology to make to you.
My dear young lady, I am sure the one is rash and the other superfluous. I would far rather hear neither.
I'm afraid you must. This is probably the last time I shall see you, and it's a better penance for me to say it than to write it. I have entirely misjudged your attitude to this case, and if in doing so I have ever seemed to you either rude or ungrateful, I am sincerely and humbly sorry.
My dear Miss Winslow, you have never seemed to me either rude or ungrateful. And my attitude to this case has been the same as yours. A determination to win at all costs. Only when you speak of gratitude, you must remember those costs were not mine, but yours.
Well, they're also yours, Sir Robert.
I beg your pardon.
Haven't you two made a certain sacrifice for the case?
The robes of that office would not have suited me.
Wouldn't they?
And what is more, I fully intend to report Curry to the Law Society.
Please, don't you do me the greatest service in telling me?
Well, I must ask you never to divulge it to another living soul, and even to forget it yourself.
I shall never divulge it, but I cannot promise to forget it myself.
Very well. If you choose to endow an unimportant incident with a romantic significance, you're perfectly at liberty to do so. I must go.
Why are you at such pains to prevent people from knowing the truth about you?
Am I indeed?
You know you are. Why?
Perhaps because I do not know the truth about myself.
That is no answer.
My dear Miss Winslow, are you cross-examining me?
On this point, yes. Why are you so ashamed of your emotions?
Because as a lawyer, I must necessarily distrust them.
Why?
To fight a case on emotional grounds is the surest way of losing it. Emotions muddy the issue. Cold, clear logic, and buckets of it, should be the lawyer's only equipment.
And was it cold, clear logic that made you weep today at the verdict?
Your maid, I suppose, told you that. It doesn't matter. It will be in the papers tomorrow anyway. Very well, if you must have it, here it is. I wept today because right had been done.
Not justice.
No, not justice. Right. It is not hard to do justice. Very hard to do right. Unfortunately, while the appeal of justice is intellectual, the appeal of right appears for some odd reason to induce tears in court. That is my answer. And my excuse. And now, may I leave the witness box?
No. One last question. How can you reconcile your support of Winslow against the Crown with your political beliefs?
Very easily. No one political party has a monopoly of concern for individual liberty. On that issue, all parties are united.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No. Not all parties. Only some people from all parties.
That is a wise remark. We can only hope, then, that those some people will always prove enough people. You would make a good advocate.
Would I?
Why do you not canalize your feministic impulses towards the law courts, Miss Winslow, and abandon the lost cause of women's suffrage?
Because I don't believe it is a lost cause.
No? Are you going to continue to pursue it?
Certainly.
You will be wasting your time.
I don't think so.
A pity. In the House of Commons in days to come, I shall make a point of looking up at the gallery in the hope of catching a glimpse of you in that provocative hat.
I says, Robert, I'm most awfully sorry. I didn't know anything was going to happen.
Where were you?
At the pictures.
Pictures? What is that?
Cinematograph show.
I'm most awfully sorry. I said we won, didn't we?
Yes, we won. Well, goodbye, Miss Winslow. Shall I see you in the house then, one day?
One day, Sir Robert. But not in the gallery. Across the floor.
Perhaps. Goodbye.